Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's One Funny Morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our school
murder
time.
in New Jersey.
He was a lot
Like what is?
with his everything.
What's outside your puerta de clima?
Oh, that's Stellan!
Yeah!
It is only I, Kathy from Clifton, on Halloween night, in the graveyard, filled with witches and ghouls. It's very spooky. So many little creatures have been coming. I just can't take it. But don't be afraid. Come on out, Dina. It's time for uppy, uppy, uppy.
Good morning, Kathy creeping everybody out. I'm really glad we got that video in before Thanksgiving, because after it would have been like, why are we still watching Halloween? Thanks for sending a video. Listen, send your videos in. Judy Hill, good morning. Good morning, Tammy. We're in the kitchen today. We're going old school. I know it's Thanksgiving Eve. The only day I will go to shop right before 8:30 a.m. Is it today? Girl. Uh-huh. And Maria's doing its own thing. Good morning. Guys, it's Wednesday. And it's a special Wednesday because it's not like a middle Wednesday. It moved because of the Thursday holiday. So it's like a Friday. Basically. Hopefully everybody is doing something fantastic today. It's so funny. Everybody's complimenting my hair. Can I tell you, do you guys feel like there are like it days for your hair? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like if you got your hair cut every 6 to 8 weeks, okay? Somewhere on like week 3, day 5 to like week 4, day 6, you have the best hair. Like your hair just knows where to go. The rest of the time, mania. Like right after you get your hair cut, your hair's like, what happened? It's like real janky. And then like right before you need another cut, you're like, this is too long. I can't do anything. But like right in the middle for like 2 hours, your hair is like on point. Do guys have this? I don't know. A lot of guys don't have hair. So it seems to be I'm in my like 3 days of good hair. Yesterday, I was bebopping all over the place. I got so many compliments on my hair. Missy's like, I just have hair mania all the time. It was just so funny. No matter where I went, people were like, you have beautiful hair. And I was like, what? Like it just kept taking me by. And I was like, somebody behind me? It was just so funny. I was like, normally, is that natural curl? This is Rachel. And it's so funny because when I was younger, my hair was like wavy, but like in 10 different directions. And so not good. My sisters both have like really big curly hair. But mine was like always real bad. But I think, Rachel, that it's because my silver's coming in and my silver is like that kinky curly hair that it's just doing its thing. But I don't know. I'm just going to take it. Because like 2 days from now, people be like, this needs something. By the time I get to Vegas, gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Yanira, I just moved to it's called Oribe system. And I use Oribe for silver hair. It's in these white jars. So that's what I wash my hair with and then condition my hair with. And then Oribe has these 2 products for curly hair. I'm going to make a video. But I think the Oribe, the one that I use for the silver hair, kind of keeps it looking white rather than yellow. There is yellow in my hair, but that's a dye. And you can kind of tell the difference. It's like right in here is the yellow. Yeah. Is it menopause curls? Maybe that's it too, Jen. What do I know, Bob? I think you know a lot. I actually think it's really fun. And I've said this before, Bob, is that when I told everybody I was going to go silver, every woman was like, do not do this. You will look so old. Every guy was like, I bet that will be so beautiful. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 It is funny. Mine is thinning. Is it menopause? I don't know. What are some changes to your hair as you got older? Like my sister, like Jacqueline had poker straight hair when she was younger, like poker straight. I might have said that, Janet. Let's not take that off the table. Then she hit puberty, blew up. It's very funny. My sister Michelle was the same way. Poker straight hair, puberty, did this. And it's been like this for her since then. Falls out when it turned gray. Of course I will. Harmony, happy birthday to you. How old are you? This is very exciting, Harmony. I love when we have kid birthdays here at OneFunnyMother. So Harmony, introduce yourself. I'm Harmony. I'm going to say 12 years old. I'm in this grade, and my favorite things to do are what? Tell me. Mine was poker straight until puberty. My son got curls at puberty too. Hey, Allie, good for you. It's hormones. It might be, because it was never this curly when I was younger. Yeah. After I gave birth, it went curly. I'm afraid to go silver. I'm 90% silver, and I'm in denial. Tammy, come to the silver side. I was going to say the dark side, but girl, that's gone. The dark side is gone. All you have left is the silver side. It's very exciting. I think that the big thing that I have found is that you have to like, I feel like you have to work at your hair when it's silver. Like this, I just kind of blow dry with the diffuser, but like if I'm going to straighten it, like I have to like really like straighten. I have to like, okay, today's the day I'm going to straighten it. Harmony is 11, homeschool in 5th grade, and I love my dog Pepper, and I'm a ballerina. Harmony, that's so exciting. How long have you been doing ballet? That's so exciting. You know what's big right now, Harmony, here in New Jersey and New York, really New York, is last year for our trip, we went to New York and we went to see the Radio City Music Hall show, and they have the Rockettes. Do you know what a Rockette is? And do you want to be a Rockette? And if you do, you can come live at my house and you can just go be a Rockette. It's still a drive. I'm not actually that close. We have shirts on the silver side. It's very exciting. Very exciting. Why is everybody saying happy birthday, Shakendra? Is it today? Oh, where's my calendar? Girl, is it today? Do we have a meme ready? Are we prepared? I thought it was tomorrow. I was going to say, I wonder if it always happens on Thanksgiving. She said, I've been doing ballet since 4. I love Benson Boone. Who's Benson Boone? Harmony, you have to talk to me like I'm dumb. Is that a famous ballerina? I don't know. Janae said, I want to go silver, but I don't know how to start. All right, here's the first step. Stop working on your hair. Kendra's like, girl, no, it's today. Oh, everybody together. Ready? Happy birthday. Here, Shakendra, to you. Everybody, Harmony. Happy birthday to you. Really loud so she can hear you. Happy birthday, dear Shakendra. Go up. Somebody go up. Somebody go low. Happy birthday to you. Benson Boone is a singer-songwriter. All right. I love it. I'm going to look him up, Harmony. And I'm going to see if I like him. Blake just wrote, I'm hoping I'll never find out that you're anyone else because I love you just how you are. Blake coming in. Shakendra, happy birthday. Yeah, did you? I sang, Jill. I didn't hear any of you. Hopefully Shakendra did. I've heard of hitting the bottle, but hitting the jar, listen. 7360. This is what it looks like when you have kidney stones and you have to drink large amounts of lemonade a lot of the time. It's real dumb, but welcome. Shakendra, I hope you felt it. I hope you felt all of us singing, because I know that a lot of people sang, and there are houses full of people right now with kids, and I'm going, who's Shakendra? Just screaming down the steps because they just heard their mom singing to you, and you're not there. That's what I love. So first step, Janae, stop doing your hair. Stop caring what your hair looks like. Get some hats. Okay? Grow it out. Be really uncomfortable. And then when it gets to like real ridiculous, like when it takes a turn, you know, like it'll grow like for this, and you'll just look a little trashy for a little bit. And then when it makes the turn, then go and put highlights in. And that's going to push you back, but it'll make it so that the transitions isn't so horrible. Like now it looks like I say it looks like highlights. It looks silver, but I like to say highlight. But you can see where the actual highlights like these are starting to kind of grow out. You can see the majority of them are at the bottom, this blonde. And now a couple more months, it'll just be silver. Yeah. Robin, we were this close. If you missed it last night, we were making pizzelles, which by the way, so she left me with all this batter. So I got to make these pizzelles while we're doing the show. We were this close to getting Diana to commit to doing a colonoscopy, and we were going to raise money for the Colon Cancer Association. But she just wouldn't commit. We're gonna work on it over the holiday. Shakendra, Allison's really good. She's good. So, all right, hold on. Let me get my pizzelle space all set. That's dogs everywhere. You guys don't want to just go drink water for an hour? All right. So if you missed it last night, I propose we kidnap Di. It's the only way we're going to get it done. You need to just do it, Janae. And we have shirts now that you can wear on particularly bad days. Hey, Renette, thanks so much. Oh my gosh. I just remember laughing last night. I can't remember in particular. Oh, what did she say? It hurts my holes. She did say that. And I can't even remember why. All right. So if you don't have a Pizzelle maker, there is a link to Pizzelle makers on my Amazon page on One Funny Mother store. Just hit the Amazon button. But this is my grandmom's Pizzelle maker. So this one is steel. Oh, the farting. So she was an angry turkey. She started yelling at me and farting at the same time. And that's how it started. Is Di nervous about meeting Jason's family? I think she's more nervous. She gets a little nervous with the travel. So that's a little much for her. But yeah, she's gonna be great. She's gonna have a great time. Yeah, no, I added a couple farts to the recipe because I knew she would. And just remind me if I ever do a cookbook with Diana, I have to add like 1 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 3 farts, and then vanilla. And she just straight farted and then just kept talking as if it didn't happen. And I don't know if you know this. You should know this. If you fart around me, I will bring it up. I don't know if you guys know that. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever heard Missy fart. Are you even friends with somebody if you've never heard them fart? How many friends do you have? I'm trying to think. Stephanie for sure. She would say that. You should go back. Yeah. No, it's not fart shaming. It's fart laughing. It's very different. And I would expect the same. Like if I was out and I farted, I would want one of you to just be like, did you just fart? And I'd be like, yes. Yes, I did. And then we should laugh. I am using the spray. I do it all the time. She hates it. As you get older, you can't hear the farts. I don't know. I can hear them. Don't you remember there was a video where there was a teacher and she taught a classroom full of deaf children and she would sign to them. She was signing teacher and taught them. And then one day, one of the boys in the reading circle farted and somehow she said, we heard you fart. I guess she said, you have to say, excuse me. And he was like, but he was deaf. And he was asking her, he was like, what do you mean you heard me fart? It makes a sound? And she was like, yes, of course it makes a sound. She probably didn't use the word of course, but she said, yes, it makes a sound. And nobody in the circle knew. Nobody told any of these kids. And then all the other kids were like, wait a minute, and started signing her going, when I fart, people can hear it. And she was like, yes. Did you guys see the video? It's hilarious. It's hilarious. And she does it. I've never heard my best friend of 30 years. And I don't think she's ever heard me fart. But I don't think you're really friends. If I sneeze or cough or laugh, I fart. Yeah. My what always farted and walked and couldn't hear. Does he think we didn't hear it? Yeah. So funny. So funny. All right, let's get started on these. Let's spray it. Don't tell Diana. Okay. Here we go. I think we should all agree we're going to pretend we didn't hear it. I do not agree. I disagree. I heard it. I'm not used to hearing the word fart. My mom banned that word in my house. To her, it was the ultimate F word. What? I think that's funny. I don't know. This, we're going to try this, but I don't know if it's going to work. This dough is a little bit cold, so it's harder than usual. Don't say it. I'm looking right at you, Tanya. All right, let's try it. This is a little much, yeah. Uh-huh. Complete strangers have heard me fart. No shame in my fart game. Uh-huh. Yeah. We were only allowed to say pass gas. I went to sleep, you were making cookies. I wake up, you're still making cookies. I never went to bed. I've been here the whole night. I have 64,000 cookies. I tried to teach my 4-year-old nephew to say expelled gas. Who says that, Lisa? Who says that? What else would you say? Toot, poot, devil's breath. Okay. What? What are the terms that you guys have used for the word fart as like a backup plan? My cousins called them fluffies. The F word wasn't allowed in my house. You either passed gas or you said, excuse me. Really? We couldn't say fart either. My husband never heard his mom fart. Thought women just didn't. I don't. My uncle used to say wheeze pop. The F word was banned. We said rude noise. My mom was Scottish. I'm getting my son a shirt at Christmas that says gluten got me tootin'. You're not wrong. Oh, these are dark. I started laughing at your fart terms and I took my eye off the game. We'll have to eat these. All right, but this is fine. Here we go. Let's do another one. My grandkids say toot. My kids say fart all the time. I've never farted in front of Jed and never will. That's because girls don't fart. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I think it's really unusual that some of these ladies are saying that they farted because I don't. My daughter at 4 told my son 5, told him girls fluff, boys fart. Fluffies. SBD. Blame it on the dog. Fart is a bad word in our house. Only allowed to say passing gas. That's really funny. Why is fart such a bad word? We love the word fart. We don't sweat either. That's true. My best friend had 3 sons and said butt burp. I grew up, it was often talked about. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather hear the word than hear the act. My mom used to call them Bibata. I never knew it was Italian or she made it up. Bibata. Never heard of it. Oh, these look great. So just so you know, it's like less than a minute when you make pizzelles. Good ones. You can see the difference. Once they start to cool, I'll show them to you, the difference. The 30 seconds makes the difference. All right, let's see. And Diana took her little scoop thing home. I think she steals stuff from my house. At Aunt Kay's house, the word fart was frowned upon. Pass gas was acceptable. Really? My mom says BM. Isn't that a bowel movement? Girls don't fart. They whisper in their panties. That sounds so much worse. If you put in her panties behind anything, you can't. Automatically dirty. Why would you say in her panties? She was eating a hot dog in her panties. Why would she do that? You can't put in her panties behind any action. She was doing laundry in her panties. You'd be like, wow, I got some laundry to do. Remember when my mom said that she said, when we was younger, Dean, we would add the words between the sheets after something. It'd be like, we was eating ice cream, but between the sheets. And we'd laugh, Dean, we'd laugh like that. And so it's the same, but in her panties. No, don't say that. Not good. She was finishing her homework in her panties. Stop telling people. What do we do? Yeah. Did it. I know, Jill. You never know. Oh, too long. Somebody time this. I am just burning pizzelles. Just over and over. I need, okay. My grandma would say pookers. Not sure I spelled it right, but I don't think it's a real word. No. My publisher won't let us use the word panties in our books. We publish clean and Christian books, and panties sounds dirty. It does. Just tune in to something about dyeing her panties. I'm out. Have a good Thanksgiving. Jeremy, stay. He was like, and then I heard panties. Yeah, those two things aren't supposed to go together. Yeah. Okay, this is annoying. All right. Anyway, okay, so let's move on to something else since Jeremy's uncomfortable with my mom's panties. I'm uncomfortable saying it. What is something that you have to have for Thanksgiving? Or it's not Thanksgiving. And if anybody says cranberry sauce, I'm going to lose my mind because it's gross. Look how dark these are. These are not bright. They're supposed to look like this. Look, this is a good pizzelle. Not. This kind of like burnt. So we want to stop doing that. Okay, these are acceptable. Oh, girl. These are the best ones. Shortest time. All right. Eggnog. Don't say yeah. Turnips, sweet potato souffle, pumpkin pie. I am craving pumpkin pie. Mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, butternut squash. You're all making me happy. Brown and serve rolls. Are those just, you just stick them in the oven? I would love rolls. I remember when I first went gluten-free, I found like buttermilk biscuit recipe that I made. It was so good. I should make some. Who says stuffing and who says dressing? Everybody says stuffing. Nobody says dressing. I'll answer. Green bean casserole. Does anybody do the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows on top with the cinnamon? Oh, girl. I just need my family. I'm taking for granted all of our annoying family are there. You say dressing? No, you guys don't. You're lying. Nobody says that. Dressing what? No, come on. You don't say dress. You're all liars. What are you talking about? What's the dressing? The gravy? The stuffing? Puerto Rican pastel stuffing. Is it pastel or pastelli? How do you say that? And Carmen, what is it? Broccoli walnut casserole. Dressing is baked. Stuffing is stuffed in the bird. Oh, no. I don't agree with that assessment. We say dressing. We ain't stuffing nothing. We say filling. Dressing goes on salad. That's what I say. Dressing and stuffing are two different dishes. Are we about to get into a fight? I have marshmallows ready to go. Stuffing. It's stuffing. Whether you stuff it into the turkey or you make it on the side, it's still stuffing. It's got the little pieces of rock hard pieces of bread. That's stuffing. I can't believe I have to teach you guys everything. I can't believe we're going to get into a fight today. I've never used any other term but stuffing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Stuffing is gross. Dressing is awesome. Oh, stuffing is gross. Dressing is awesome. Okay, I get you. I wrote all the words together. I call it stovetop instead of stuffing. It's called stuffing when you stuff it to the butt of the bird. I don't think so. I think that we have found the great divide. You know, a lot of people talk about, coming together as a nation. I think this is the real issue, and I don't know why it wasn't discussed. I was just going to the WCW masterclass. No, it's not dressing. You're talking like the kids now. Oh, I don't know. Duty, it was so funny. After we met your daughters, all the kids, Jacqueline and Dean, were like, oh my gosh, it was like 3 versions of Judy's face. Judy's girls are so beautiful, and she brought them all to the show. I'm sure she thought we were pretty kooky. But they literally just, it looked like 4 Judys. And it was hilarious, and they were lovely. We had a nice time meeting them. It's always fun. Thanks, Stephanie. We call it stuffing, and it does not go into a bird. It's regional. Should we ask the turkey what he wants us to call it? Yeah. Do you say sauce or gravy? We say gravy. Judy said they hate to hear that. I know. I'm sure my kids are going to hate to hear it soon. But I know. Well, where was I? And somebody with Jacqueline was introducing me to somebody, and they were like, "This is your mom. This looks like she could be your sister." And I was like, ah. I started doing that thing. I was like, I've lived for that day. Lived. And I remember when somebody said it about Diana when I was younger. Like that. That's what she did. She farted. Thank you, Judith. I always called it stuffing, but was corrected by my nieces-in-law that it's dressing. What's a niece-in-law? What's a niece-in-law? I've never even heard of a niece-in-law. Niece-in-law. I don't know. It's your husband's niece? Never heard that. It's really funny. I mean, I guess it's everything. And then twice removed. Nobody knows what that means either. I think I Googled it once and I just don't remember. My friends and siblings' friends always hit on my mom. It's a nephew's wife. Niece-in-law who someone marries your nephew? It's your nephew's wife. What? So Natalia is my niece. So Dominic, her boyfriend, is my nephew-in-law? No. I'm just going to call him Dominic. Is that a thing? Do people use this term? Yeah. Nephew's wife. No. Are we supposed to do that with everything? Huh. Interesting. Who would taking care of the dogs when everybody's in Vegas? This is a great question. We're still working out those details. Just finished it. Oh, Amy, it was hilarious. We're just making things up today. This is my dog-in-law, Lulu. Well, there'll be bourbon served at Thanksgiving dinner. I hope so, Mike. How will we eat if not? How will it be enjoyable? I'm kidding. My niece's husband's parents, said Sharon. My niece's husband's parents. We got to have a name for these people? Natalia's dating her brother. No. Natalia is Michelle's daughter. Dominic is Nicole's son. So they're not the same family. But no, there's another Dominic. There's Big Dominic and Little Dominic. Listen, you can't be Italian and have one Dominic. Hey, come on. Thanks, Jen. It's definitely in its heyday right now. My hair is having a good day. 2 days, because yesterday like 7 people commented on it and I had no idea why. I was like, what's happening? It was just like Bizarro World. Never happens. Just call them Bill and Judy. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Let me ask you something, because a friend of mine has a bunch of kids that have gotten married. And so like if Dean marries girl, we're in-laws. I know that. Now, Jacqueline marries a fella. We're in-laws, but are they in-laws? Stay with me. Dean's wife's parents, Jacqueline's husband's parents, they're nothing, right? You just say those are my in-laws' daughter's husband's parent. She's like, yeah, yes. Now it's yeses and nos and one mo. Yes, no, mo. I'm going with mo. They're nothing. They're burning. Okay, Jennifer, you just meant this. No, nothing. Nothing. Nope. Yeah, I don't even understand either. But my one girlfriend, just extended family. Good. Because, yeah, it's funny. Here's another question. Again, a friend of mine. I have a couple of friends that, are, how important do you think it is? Or like, how hard did you work or are you working to really like the in-laws? Like if you're a parent and your kid gets married, did you have to work really hard to like the parents of your kid's partner's parents? Or did it come easy? Or was it like, it was really important to me to meld with them? Like, where was your brain? Like, we're not anywhere near this, but it is next on my horizon. And I just want to know, like, have people found it was easy to like, she's like, I tried and I still don't like them. My uncle's ex-wife's sister, my aunt, even though we weren't related in any way. My in-laws were easy to like. My brother brought me some special edibles that's on the menu. I need to medicate through the holiday. Okay, different. My sister's married. Her hubs is my brother-in-law. He also has a sister, but I refer to as a sister. He's not my sister-in-law. His parents are not my in-laws. Yeah, see, Anita, it's like too much. Yeah. Call them my son-in-laws. That they are lovely people. Not even close to there. It was so unbelievably easy, and they're just like us. They're crazy. Oh, they are very nice. In my family, we call them relatives, friends that are also like family. Oh, Judy's going to take that. Judy from Saskatoon. What'd she say? Relatives. Friends that are also like family. She going to love it. She going to add it to her pod. Relatives. It was a total war after my son got married. Never see my grandson. Oh. I was very fortunate that my parents got along with my in-laws. My son married my sister's stepdaughter. Kelly, let's just sit here a minute. Lulu, you're not getting any of these cookies. My son married my sister's stepdaughter. So your sister got remarried. And the husband had a daughter. They met and fell in love and got married. Was that weird? Because it sounds weird. I guess it's not, because there's no, but was it? Kelly, tell me. It's been 20 years. I still hate the parents of my daughter-in-law. I think family names are, what is it? Cousin Twite. Nobody knows. One said is easy. The other said is weird. Don't force it. Mine niced me to death. They actually hated me. My in-laws were friends with my parents who grew up as friends. My daughter-in-law's parents only met them at the wedding, but they're very nice. So we met him when he ordered scrub. He said, I want to pay for her car. I said, no, but that's kind of it. He said, he really wanted to. I said, okay, thanks. I'm 66. It was nice to have someone be kind. Oh, Janet, that's nice. No, I didn't have to work hard there. Much better than my parent. Unfortunately, my parents set the bar terrifically low. My husband's parents and I got along well. My daughter-in-laws, okay. Other daughter-in-laws are awful. That's so hard. I love my son-in-law. The parents, not so much. One son-in-laws we never see, don't have any connection with him. The other son-in-laws get along great with and see at family gatherings. So it's all different. And that makes sense. You know, the best you could do, be kind, say nice things. My daughter-in-laws are acquaintances to me. Met them a handful of times. My daughter-in-law's family is wonderful, just like her, truly blessed. Yeah, it is kind of funny, you know, like all the different dynamics. Like I have 3 kids, so that means eventually there'll be, I guess, 3 sets of in-laws. And, you know, I guess it's like kids in some way. Like there'll be one that's like super easy for you to get along with. There's one that you're like, this one I have to try a little bit. And then there's one you're like, this ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? My in-laws are similar Italian family. We love that. My kids aren't married yet. Yeah. My son-in-laws and we are best friends and loves being taken. I think I hear a cow. That's Lulu. My daughter isn't thrilled about her mother-in-law, so it makes it hard for me to like her. My son married our friend's daughter. It's the best. I had the best mother-in-law ever. Love all my kids' in-laws. They're all cool. We have fun together. We've gone on trips a couple of times. Oh, that's lovely. My daughter and son married a brother and sister, so we have the same sets of in-laws. What? That is so crazy. Could you imagine? Did they have like a double wedding? That would have saved so much money. They've been like, listen, I mean, your sister's already going to be there. Let's just do it. I was married 15 years. My mother and father-in-law, widowed the same year, started dating me later. Thanksgiving was weird 10 years later. My in-laws were friends with my parents, so it worked out well. I tried for 29 years. It still hasn't worked out. Now it's mine that are crying. You want to know why they're crying? Because they didn't get a Pizzelle. They're Italian dogs. Lulu Pecorino. She's like, I honestly don't even know why. I need her Italian accent. I don't know why. She's a man in Italy. I think she actually hears that, and she was like, that's on mine. My dad's sister married my mom's brother too. What? My parents never met my husband's parents. His parents have both passed away. Oh. My husband and I got along fine with I can't stand my brother's wife. Since we buried the hatchet, her mom was barely tolerable. Her dad was okay. We were cordial with them. My friend married a Brady Bunch sister. Water Wiggle. What are we saying? There's only 2. Like Maureen McCormick or the other one. Jan. What about a couple have kids from a previous marriage and then the kids hook up? I've seen that happen. Well, that's kind of what she said, but it was the other one. I wish my father-in-law wasn't sick when I was dating my husband. I would have loved to have gotten to know him better. That's a beautiful sentiment. My half-brother married my dad's niece. Also, my husband's brother married another one of my dad's nieces. How hot are your dad's nieces? I don't understand. My half-brother on your mom's side married my dad's. I'm done. I can't do it. I can't even graph it. It's like a sentence when they're like, put the noun here and the verb here. I can't do it. But that's a lot. My cousins had a double wedding. They regretted it. Why, Mendy? Did they make it? Are both still married? Is it because it just didn't feel like they had their own day? What was it? I would love to have a double wedding. I'd be like, oh, that would be very expensive to go as a guest though. Right? My daughter's getting married and just can't get along with his mother. I really think, listen, I think it's on the mom to figure it out. Now, remind me I said that if I get a situation, it's supposed to be my job to make it easy. Because I just think when you're young, you don't know. You don't know. You're supposed to call and invite me to stuff. Or maybe you do and you just hate me. My cousin married our aunt's brother-in-law. So our aunt is her aunt and sister-in-law. Okay, I'm out. My sister had a double wedding, but grooms weren't siblings. Okay. Didn't like because we were poor, never along with her because of it. My brother used to hit on my girlfriend. They didn't know she was my girlfriend because I was living in the closet. Sonny, that's hilarious. As long as my son wives realize I'm the alpha, all will be good. Good luck, Leslie. Well, here's how I think about it. You could be the alpha at your house, but when you're at their house, you just got to do a lot of stuff with your eyes. You have to be like, yeah, okay. That's her castle. That's her castle. Lulu is singing the song of her people. And that song is Give Me a Pizzelle. She's Italian. And she is ready for a snack. All right, I'll give you some of the burnt one. She's like, I don't care. Just give it to me. Here, Colby. Booby, it's time for pizzelles. Here, Boob. Booby. Booby. That's you. Okay. They're not getting dip, all right? We're not pushing it. I think that, it's so funny when you think about. All right, Lulu, that was his, and you're bad. Colby. Okay, go away. Lulu will low-key steal everyone's food. I don't know if you guys know this about her. She will never be aggressive. You'll never even know it's happening. She'll just saddle up next to another dog. She'll be like, girl, you look good. You look good. Did you do something with your hair? She'll slowly move the dog out of the way and then just start eating their food. Low-key. Yeah. I never got along with my mother-in-law and she didn't like me. And I'm okay with it because the feelings were mutual. Yeah. My mother's father married my father's aunt. My mother's father married my father's aunt. Lasted 5 years. See, that's the problem. My dad's brother and sister married another brother and sister from another family. Wow. I know, it's disgusting. Oh, two sisters are very different. They went at different weddings. Too much arguing. One divorced. My uncle, my dad's oldest brother, married my husband's dad's sister, my husband's aunt. There was a poem before ours. We were now with that couple has a son who is equally related to me, and my husband is our cousin. We love to tell everybody thinks we're related. No. Oof. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. It's so crazy, right? You think your family's weird. Mm-mm. And then you start hearing the stories. Yeah. My friend's dad married her mother-in-law. My friend's dad. So her dad married her husband's mom? That's a lot. That is a lot. But you figure, a lot of people are like their parents, right? I'm nothing like Diana. I feel like you guys get that. I mean, we're just complete opposites. So I don't know. That would never be true for us because we're so different. But imagine for a second, okay, close your eyes. Imagine how would it work if your dad married your partner's mom? Tell me. She and her husband were not thrilled. How many of these cookies do you have to make? A lot. Both my husband's mom and his aunt are named Mary. Share the last name. Is very confusing. Anyone know the song I'm My Own Grandpa? No, not like Diana. Very funny. We're complete opposites. I know. A lot of brain work this morning. You funny. That happened on One Day at a Time. Was that one of the stories? Duty Judy. I was being totally serious. My mom is dating my husband's dad 15 years after I was married. What? It is starting to sound like a Lifetime movie. All we need is somebody to get murdered. Or there to be a Christmas fair, and then it's a Hallmark movie. It could go either way. I used to think I'm nothing like Gloria. Girl, me and you. My sister and I married brothers, oldest and youngest. Mother-in-law loved my sister, hated me. Really? So how would it work? Would anybody say, I think that my dad could marry my husband's mom or vice versa? Like my mom. I am nothing like Diana. I like saying that. Well, what was it? The other day, Jacqueline was saying something. Oh, we were arguing about something. And Dean just started cracking up in the car. And Jacqueline and I were like, what's so funny? He was like, the two of you. If Jacqueline says red, you say blue. If she says one, you say two. It's like you two are like trying to not get along. And he was like saying it like he had discovered some magical thing. And I was like, what are you talking about? I said, well, I'm right and she's wrong. And she just is too young to understand that. And Dean's laughing and laughing. And Jacqueline's like, well, that's because mom doesn't know what I don't know. She went on and on. And then I looked at Dean and I said, you know what the problem is, Dean? Jacqueline doesn't know that she's her mother yet. And Jacqueline got real quiet in the back of the car. Diana used to do this to me. I said, she doesn't know that she is an exact replica of her mother. I said, not like me. I'm nothing like Diana. But Jacqueline is just like her mother. You want to really mess your daughter up, tell her she's just like her mother. Do you remember, did your mom ever say that to you? Did Gloria ever say that to Kendra? You are just like me. No, I'm not. That's the go-to answer. Okay, that is the pizza maker, just to be clear. This is not a remix of last night. My father knew my grandmother before my mother. My mother was engaged to someone else, so grandmother loved my father. My son married my sister's step. They are now divorced, so my sister and I don't speak along with other reasons. What? My mom and my husband's dads would be awesome together, but it would be weird. Just like my dad. Our family therapist calls those interactions between adult daughters and their mothers, and it's called edgy. Oh, we're edgy for sure. Tell Dean that there is a professional term for it. I had no idea. All right, I think I've gone buck wild with these pizzelles because they're all kind of crazy. This is not how this is supposed to look, but we're just gonna let that sit for a second. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and I would scream, "No, I'm not." Mm-hmm. She'd say, "You're just like your mother." And she wouldn't say, Diana would never look at me and be like, "You're just like your mom." She'd be like, "You're just like your mother." Like she was getting back at me. My daughter's just like her father. Is that good or bad? It is kind of nice. Like I think in general, fellas probably have a calming effect. Hopefully. I can tend to be a little uptight. What? Would have a calming effect. I would love it. Anybody that has a calming effect on me. My daughter and I have the edgy part down. Mm-hmm. I would love it if the girls were like super relaxing, but that is not. All you need is a zoog. I know. I was asked out by a friend's parent. I was an adult, but it was weird and a no. Yeah, no. When I was younger, it's more like my dad, quiet, reserved. Now I can see Gloria's personality edging in. I'm just like my dad, drove my mom nuts. Okay. Drama much? I want you to see what she's doing. You see her? That's what she's doing. Just sitting there, just making sounds. Nobody's harming her. Nobody's doing anything. Just doing my job over here. And somebody got a lot to say about it. All right, so we're on the last few of the pizzelles. So you're going to take this, put it right here. So listen, making pizzelles is not difficult. I don't know. There was like 6 ingredients to this recipe, including 2 farts. So the ingredient list is not that difficult. It is just having an old Italian lady sit here for hours at a time and just do this over and over again. That's it. I'll give you another burnt one. Here, Booby, you get the first one because Lulu took it. Okay. All right. Now there's 3. Okay. Mm-hmm. One is just like me and one is just like Dad. Perfect. Okay, let's see. And just so you know, I'm making all these. My kids come home today, Dean and Jacqueline. These will be gone by 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. She doesn't say much when she's on the morning show, but if there's pizzelles around, listen, she Italian. She Italian. She got the sweet tooth. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry, Candace. Do you want to come pick him up? Candace, you're more than welcome. He would love it. He would love it at your place. Maybe we could just do just some brief trips for him. He'd be like, Candace is amazing, you guys. She wants to cuddle with me. She lets me eat poop all day. Because that's what that relationship would require. Candace's like, I would. Okay. Candace, where you live? I could drop him off today. Where you live, Ohio? I'll be over. I'll be there. I'll be there in an hour. My ex-husband told me I was just like my mother in a fight once. I said, thank you. My mother is an effing saint. He never said it again. Oh, get him, Judy. My oldest son couldn't be more like me. Just south of you in South Carolina. He loves train rides. And I can put him on a train. He actually has an appointment in 15 minutes, I just realized. He gets his shot today. I'm glad we're talking about it because I just remembered. He gets a shot for his leg, and at 11 o'clock, he goes to the groomers. Listen, today is Colby's day. Candace, he can be ready by 12. Where can we meet? Can we meet in Delaware? He would love it. All right, I have 2 more burnt ones. It's a big day. This is you. Big mouth. This is you. And this is you. Okay. All right. Aggressive. Okay. All right. Last two. Boom. Oh, where are these going? These are a little burnt. All right. Let me show you what we did today. Unplug this. We did a great job today, everybody. And these are super easy. You just need time. You need a nice pizzelle maker. It's a little easier with the newer ones that are Teflon. This one's steel. But they're super yummy cookies and you would love them. Clean up a little bit. Hold on. I still have the box that Rudy's cookies came in. All right, so let me show you. Powdered sugar. You can put powdered sugar on them. We don't necessarily. Di makes that dip. It's like a regatta dip that she'll use. So there was another stack I'll show you. So this is everything that I made with that one bowl, plus the ones that the dogs ate. So like this is too brown. Optimally, you want them to be like this color. But you can see these aren't that thick. Like sometimes you can go to the store and you can buy them at the store. I don't like them. Because they're too thick and they don't taste right to me. These don't have anisette in them, which is what you would traditionally put in a pizzelle. A lot of it's anise oil. You can get anise oils from your pharmacy, or you can get anise like drop. Is that the same? I don't know. There's a difference. If you use the oil, you use a lot less, or you can use like almost the extract, anise extract, and you use more of that. So yeah, the pizzelles are just like my mom Norwegian's crumb cake. It's the same ingredients as similar maker. Yeah. How many did you get out of one recipe, plus the burnt ones? Well, so last night this was filled. I think she said 60, but you can eat 20 every 10 minutes. So they're very light cookies. So a lot of the times I think my grandma would make them. She would double her recipe and then just like watch Hallmark movies all day while she just sat. And I think at some points that she had two of them and she had two of them running at a time to kind of move it along. But I think it's very relaxing. I think that you have to be like, that's why it takes like a certain age that you have to be to like, let me sit down and make cookies for 4 hours. Yeah. Not very flavorful, Susan. That's what I mean. You call these Stroop waffles? Is that what she said, Shakendra? She said 10 per egg. Does it take like licorice? Anise does for sure. So not everybody likes anise, but traditional, like Italians, will buy the anise extract or the anise oil, which, like I said, you can get in a pharmacy certain times a year, usually around the holidays. These are vanilla extract. I'm not a fan of the anise. So it's really up to you. And then the good thing is like, see this one? This one went past the waffle. So technically you have to eat it. And that was set up by old people. Do you put toppings on them? I've seen people put powdered sugar on them sometimes. We don't. We just eat them like this. But there is a dip in the fridge called like a regatta dip. So basically, if we had the rollers, which we didn't, you could make these into cannolis. So when they're still hot, you roll them, let them cool, and then fill them with like a cannoli dip. Or you can take these, and the dip that she made is not as viscous. Oh, who's using a big word? Thick. So, because these will break pretty easy. So that dip that she made last night, so you can go back and watch it last night, or that dip is online. They're great. with for the holidays for desserts and stuff. Then you put caramel between them and make cookies. You can do that. You can do anything. They're just very delicate. It's a very delicate cookie. So so just keep that in mind. But they're super yummy and a nice little treat and like totally Italian. The powdered sugar always gets on my shirt. It's all good. Never met a pizzelle I didn't like. That was homemade. So that's it. Listen, everybody, we're going to have a great day. I won't be live tomorrow. Maybe Friday I'll pop in at some point. Yeah, tomorrow is my last day here at the house until, I don't know, December 9 or 10, because I'm headed to Vegas. So I'm going to be bebopping. So we'll be live from Vegas all next week. Yes, all next week. On Colby's appointment, I got to go there. Yeah. So thanks for watching. As always, I hope you have a lovely, lovely holiday. You can fill me in on all the fun stuff. Remember to call somebody an angry turkey. Try to make some pizzelles if you can, because they're quite yummy. And that's it. I'll talk to you on the flip side, hopefully for some fun stories, all the things. And we can talk about all the things that we're grateful for sometime next week. So enjoy it. Much love from all the dogs that are currently staring at me, who love pizzelles. They want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's so funny, Kelly. All right. Thanks for watching. Like Judy from Saskatoon, Good Time Andrew say, do something nice for yourself or others. Enjoy your holiday. Eat the pie, eat the cake, do all the things. You're going to love it. Have a great holiday and a blessed holiday. And I'll see you guys all either Friday light or for sure on Monday. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.